Freestyle leg getting ready for Orchid. Anchor leg in the water for your leader, 130.86 at the 150, as Orchid looks to take the win in this consolation final. And coming into the wall to touch first in a time of 159.16, that is Orchid Academy's B team. And under the flags for second, touching in a time of 219.49, that is Atascadero's B team. This is the championship final in the Ocean League Boys 200 Medley Relay. In lane 3, Templeton. In lane 4, Orchid Academy. And in lane 5, Atascadero. The league record in this event is a 146.28. Mr. Starter. And the first championship final of the evening is underway. Strong underwaters out in lane 4, that's Orchid Academy, as they've built about a body length and a half lead on the backstroke leg. 25.90 on the backstroke leg for Orchid. Quick lead off as the breaststrokers enter the water. Atascadero running second right now, Templeton in third. Orchid comfortably leading as they prepare for the second exchange. Fly leg in the water for Orchid as they touch at 56.81. Atascadero still holds second place over Templeton. Fly legs in the water for all three teams. Anchor leg getting ready for Orchid. Let's check the split here. It's 122.54. Let's keep an eye on the meet record of 146.28. That was set by Orchid 2 years ago. They're definitely going to challenge that record this evening. Again, the time we're looking for, 146.28. At the wall it is 146.46, just off the league record, but it is a league title for Orchid Academy. They go back-to-back in the 200 medley relay. Racing in for second out in lane 5, that's Atascadero. And coming in for third is Templeton at 202.90. A round of applause for the gentlemen in the 200 medley relay and your Ocean League champions in 146.46, Orchid Academy. Disqualification to report in that heat. Lane 5 was disqualified, moving Templeton to second place. Correction, there was no disqualification. This is the consolation final of the Mountain League boys. Swimming into B final for the Mountain League in 2, Morro Bay B, 3, Rigetti B, 4, Arroyo Grande B, 5, San Luis Obispo B, and in 6, Paso Robles B. Now San Luis Obispo in lane 5, currently with the lead. Arroyo Grande in a battle with Paso Robles for second. 28-56 the split for San Luis Obispo as they move on to the breaststroke. San Luis Obispo still with the lead. Arroyo Grande now moving comfortably into second. Fly legs getting ready. Butterfly legs in the water for your top 2 teams. San Luis Obispo with about a 1.8 second lead over Arroyo Grande. San Luis Obispo still ahead of Arroyo Grande. It's less than a body length now as anchor legs prepare to enter the water. Anchor legs in the water for your top 2 teams as Arroyo Grande trying to run down San Luis Obispo. San Luis Obispo with a good turn. They've got the lead as they come into the finish. Arroyo Grande trying to make up some ground. It's going to come down to a touch. At the roll it is. San Luis Obispo's B team at 149.64. Second in 149.88 is Arroyo Grande. Great race out of the first heat of the 200 medley relay. Third in that heat was Rigetti at 157.77. This is the championship final of the Mountain League Boys 200-yard medley relay. In lane 1, Nipomo. In lane 2, Paso Robles. In 3, Arroyo Grande. In lane 4, Rigetti. In lane 5, San Luis Obispo. And in lane 6, Morro Bay. Mountain League record in this event, 139.44. Mr. Starter. This should be a hotly contested race in the middle of the pool between lanes 3, 4, and 5. Arroyo Grande, Rigetti, and San Luis Obispo. That's Rigetti in lane number 4 with the lead. 26:32, followed by Arroyo Grande at 27.67. Breaststroke legs in the water, and it is Rigetti. San Luis Obispo moving up in 5, as is Arroyo Grande in lane 3. Arroyo Grande now moving up in 3. They have the lead It's a Royal Grande at 55.12. 27-point breaststroke split for a Royal Grande as the fly legs are in the water. Butterfly leg moving up for Rigetti. Anchor legs preparing to enter the water. It's a Rigetti by 8/100ths of a second. On the heels of a strong fly leg from Parker Reynolds as anchor legs enter the water. It's Joe Sabo versus Nadas Coates. It's a Royal Grande with a slight lead over Rigetti as they come under the flags. And coming into the rail to touch first, it is a Royal Grande, 142.17. Rigetti's second on a strong leg from Nadas Coates, 142.54. San Luis Obispo third and 144.24. A round of applause from your gentlemen in the A final of the 200 medley relay and your Mountain League champions in 142.17, a Royal Grande. This is the consolation final of the Ocean League Boys 200-yard freestyle.
Behind us.
Swinging this consolation final in lane 4, Joseph Dawson of Atascadero. And that is Joseph Dawson through at 33.73. Dawson was 226.41 in the prelims. We'll see what he can put up this evening. Dawson through the 100 at 110.74. .40 at the 150. Let's make some noise for Joseph Dawson on his way home. It's not easy to do this race all by himself, and he's looking to beat his time that he put up 2 days ago. And coming in to win the consolation final, that's Joseph Dawson of Atascadero at 229.84. This is the championship final of the Ocean League Boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1, from Orchid, Robert Plastino. In lane 2, from St. Joe's, Crosby Hamperson. In lane 3, from Orchid, Antonio Santos. Your top qualifier in lane 4 with a prelims time of 1:51.08 from Orchid, Mason Enthoven. In lane 5, your defending champion and league record holder from Orchid, Dylan Adams. In lane 6, Nicholas Nemescu of St. Joe's. In lane 7, from Atascadero, Greg Hyder. And in lane 8, from Atascadero, Dane Lewis. The league record is a 149.95. Mr. Starter. This should be a good race between lanes 4 and 5. The Orchid Academy teammates Dylan Adams and Mason Enthoven. Adams, again, he's the defending champion, but Enthoven qualified first in the prelims. And it's Mason Enthoven through the 50 at 25.83. Adams behind at 26.16. Enthoven looking very strong over the first half of this race. He's going to take the 100 out at 53.55. Adams 54.87, about a body length behind. Currently running third for St. Joe's is Nicholas Nemescu in lane 6. Santos trying to move up in 3. Enthoven adding in the legs, just getting stronger and stronger as the race goes on. 122.24. Adams still second at 5. Nemescu trying to hold off Santos in a race for third. Ocean league record again is a 149.95. We'll see if Enthoven can challenge that. As he powers under the flags, he's going to come into the wall to touch with a time of 149.46. That is a new league record for Mason Enthoven of Orchid. Second in lane 5 is Dylan Adams at 156.56. And winning the race for third is Santos in 3 at 159.13. And as the heat comes to a close, a round of applause for your gentlemen in the 200 freestyle and your champion and new league record holder at 149.46 from Orchid, Mason Enthoven. This is the Mountain League Boys 200-yard freestyle consolation final. So we get the consoles of this 200 freestyle in 1 Paul Soto, Paso Robles, 2 Lloyd Isola, San Luis Obispo, 3 Eden O'Leary, San Luis Obispo, 4 Jack Meyer, Royal Grande, 5 Robert Clark, Paso Robles, 6 Ethan Claudius Rigetti, 7 Andrew Nelson Rigetti, and an 8 Zeke Taylor, Morro Bay. .26 flat for Jack Meyer of Royal Grande to lead the field through the 50. Moving up in lane 5 is Robert Clark of Paso Robles now. Meyer and Clark moving ahead of the rest of the field. It's still Meyer at 55.54. Good turn for Robert Clark of Paso Robles off that 125. He's now comfortably ahead. Meyer trying to hang on for second. Clark through to 175 as he turns for home. The race for second brewing between lanes 4, 3, and 2. Meyer now kicking into another gear to try to hang on for second. Touching first at 155.70 is Robert Clark of Paso Robles. Second in lane 4 is Jack Meyer at 157.69. Second in lane 3 is Lloyd Isola of San Luis Obispo, 158.16. This is the championship final of the boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 1 from Arroyo Grande, Elijah Scott. In lane 2 from Paso Robles, Justin Hagmark. In 3 from Arroyo Grande, Zachary Whitfield. Your top qualifier in lane 4 with a prelim time of 149.12 from Rigetti, Nadas Coates. In lane 5 from San Luis Obispo, Lucas Koch. In lane 6 from Arroyo Grande, Nate Penton. In lane 7 from San Luis Obispo, Matthew Perrier. And in lane 8 from Rigetti, Christian Chen. The league record in this event, 143.42. Mr. Starter. Lots of energy in the first races of the night. Let's keep that going. Make some noise for these boys in the 200 freestyle final. Nadas Coates in lane 4, the slight lead over Koch in 5. 24.31 at the 50. Very quick opening pace for your leader out of the middle of the pool. It's Coates, Koch staying with them though, as they work their way ahead of the pack. Currently in a race for second, it's Nate Penson in 6, Zachary Whitfield in lane 3. 50.7 at the 100 for Coates, your leader, 51.39 for Koch. Coates now kicking into another gear. Koch trying to go with him. We've got a great race here in the middle of the pool. Who's got the speed to bring it home? Nadas Coates at 147.66. Koch about a second behind. It's Zachary Whitfield running third in lane 3 for Arroyo Grande. Coates now pulling about a 2 body length lead. Still looking very strong as he comes under the flags. At the wall is Nadas Coates of Rigetti, 144.40. Great swim for Koch of Slow, 148.22. Third out of lane 8, that's Christian Chen of Rigetti, 152.80. Great racing here in the final of the 200 freestyle. A round of applause for the boys in the final, and your champion in a time of 144.40 from Rigetti, Nadas Coates. This is the championship final of the boys 200 IM for the Ocean League. In lane 2 from Orchid, Isaac Weikinger. In lane 3 from Templeton, Josh Bell. In lane 4, the top qualifier with a prelims time of 2:04.89 from Orchid, Ryan Lacaste. In lane 5 from Orchid, Isaiah Lopez. And in lane 6 from Atascadero, Dylan Clark. League record is at 2:03.87. Mr. Starter. Ryan Lacaste was the class of the field in the prelims at 2:04.89. Just about a second off his league record that he set 2 years ago. Lacaste approaching the halfway turn, 58.32 at the 100. His teammate Lopez second at 1:02.23. Josh Bell running third for Templeton. Ryan Lacaste in lane 4 is going to turn at 1:33.60, well within a shot of his league record. Let's make some noise and bring him home. Lopez trying to hang on for second, making a move in 3 is Josh Bell of Templeton. Lopez turns for home. Bell behind him by about 2 seconds. Again, the league record is 2:03.87. And into the wall comes Ryan Lacaste. He will touch in a time of 2:02.55, a new Ocean League record for Ryan Lacaste of Orchid. Lopez is going to hang on for second in lane 5. He comes into the wall with a time of 2:19.30. And rounding out your top 3 from Templeton, that's Josh Bell at 2:22.44. As the heat comes to a close, a round of applause for your boys in the Ocean League 200 IM and your champion and the record holder at 2:02.55 from Orchid, Ryan Lacaste. This is the consolation final for the Mountain League Boys 200 IM. In 1, Brandon Dennett, Rigetti. 2, Jackson Parr, Paso Robles. 3, Toby Clark, San Luis Obispo. 4, Nolan Rumpf, Paso Robles. 5, Lucas Anderson, Arroyo Grande. 6, John Seaton Hansen, Paso Robles. 6, Michael Brown, Paso Robles. And an 8, Joe Andrade, Rigetti. Nolan Rumpf of Paso Robles had the top time out of this field in the prelims at 2:18.73. But it's his teammate Jackson Parr leading the way through the fly at 27.95. Rumpf was second at 28.65. Jackson Parr still leading in lane 2. Lucas Anderson running second out of lane 5. On to the breaststroke leg. We'll see if anyone can make a move. Jackson Parr in lane 2, still with the lead. Now moving up is Nolan Rumpf of Paso. The 2 Paso teammates now first and second. Turning for home, it is still Jackson Parr with the lead at 1:44.26. His teammate 3/10 behind him. Lucas Anderson running third. Paso Robles has came to play in this consolation final as they're running first and second. That's Lucas Anderson and Toby Clark racing for third. Now Anderson moving up alongside Rumpf for second. It's still Parr with the lead. He's going to try to lead this from start to finish. And coming into the wall, it's going to be Jackson Parr at 2:16.38. Great swim out of lane 2 for the Paso Robles swimmer. Second in lane 5 is 2:18.24. That's Lucas Anderson of Arroyo Grande. Rounding out your top 3, that's Toby Clark of San Luis Obispo, 2:18.34. This is the championship final of the boys 200 IM for the Mountain League. In lane 1, from Arroyo Grande, Paul Keith. In lane 2, from Rigetti, Lucas Shung. In lane 3, from Arroyo Grande, Jack Capra. In lane 4, your top qualifier with a prelims time and meet record of 1:52.07 from Rigetti, Parker Reynolds. In lane 5 from San Luis Obispo, Emery Campbell. In lane 6 from San Luis Obispo, Zaid Valle. In lane 7 from San Luis Obispo, Edward Chang. In lane 8 from Arroyo Grande, Nigel Dowling. League record in this event, 1:52.07. Mr. Starter. Reynolds took down the meet record in prelims by 5.5 seconds at 1:52.07. What has he got in store for us tonight? It's Reynolds out with the lead on the fly. How quick will the first 50 split be? He's going to turn at 24.94. Followed by Campbell in 5. Valle in 6. Parker Reynolds now with about 3 body lengths as he heads in towards the 100 turn. 53.78 the split. San Luis Obispo teammates in 5 and 6 looking strong as we move on to the breaststroke. It's Valle now running second ahead of Campbell. Reynolds in a class of his own in lane 4. Campbell now moving into second in lane 5. Capra in 3, now pushing Valle in 6. Reynolds turns for home. Campbell in 5, running second. Valle and Capra locked in a great battle for third. Again, the record Reynolds set on Tuesday was 1:52.07. What is he going to throw down tonight? He's going to be just off that time. He'll touch in 1:53.41. Another strong 200 IM for Parker Reynolds. Campbell running second. Capra trying to make a move at the finish. At the touch, it is Emery Campbell at 2:05.89. Capra touches third at 2:06.31. Great racing there. Fourth in lane 2, that's Lucas Shung of Rigetti. Congratulations and a round of applause for the boys in the 200 IM and your champion in 153.41 from Rigetti, Parker Reynolds. This is the consolation final, the Ocean League boys 50-yard freestyle. In 3, Kaden Matsusevich, Templeton. 4, Robert Plastino, Orchid. 5, Colton Tenike, Templeton. And in 6, Ethan Sohu, Orchid. Lane 4 has a slight lead in this heat. That's Robert Plastino of Orchid, and he's going to come in to touch first in a time of 27.12 to win the consolation final. This is the championship final of the Ocean League boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1 from Templeton, Dylan Walbrum. In lane 2 from Orchid, Edward Wallace. In lane 3 from Atascadero, Logan Waddy. In lane 4, your top qualifier with a prelims time of 23.56 from Orchid, Filippo Salustio. In lane 5 from Atascadero, Alex Hall. In lane 6 from Atascadero, James Hazelwood. In lane 7 from Atascadero, Dylan Clark. And in lane 8 from Templeton, Kasuke Nishimura. The league record is 21.25. Mr. Starter. Salustio is the lone swimmer under the 24-second barrier in the prelims. Let's see if anyone can give him a challenge in the evening's finals. Salustio looking strong in 4. Hall trying to push him in 5, but it's Filippo Salustio touching first in 23.22. Second in lane 3, that's Logan Waddy. And third in lane 5 is Alex Hall of Atascadero. This is the consolation final of the Mountain League boys 50-yard freestyle. In 1, Eli Clifford, San Luis Obispo. 2, Levi Harrington, Paso Robles. 3, Jack Meyer, Royal Grande. 4, Taylor Jones, San Luis Obispo. 5, Tristan Fowler, Napomo. 6, Colt Lowry, Morro Bay. 7, Alex Ragland, Morro Bay. And an 8, Ben Himelson, Paso Robles. Close race in the middle of the pool. Looks like lane 4 has the slight advantage. That's Taylor Jones of San Luis Obispo touching first. It is Jones at 24.18. Jack Meyer touches second at 24.41. Third out of lane 8 at 24.52 is Ben Himmelson of Paso Robles. This is the championship final of the Mountain League Boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1 from Morro Bay, Zion Sachs. In lane 2 from Paso Robles, Trey Eade. In lane 3 from San Luis Obispo, Daniel Elwin. Your top qualifier, the prelim time of 22.06 from Arroyo Grande, Ethan Bloom. In lane 5 from Arroyo Grande, Joseph Sabo. In lane number 6 from Paso Robles, Riley Lowry. In lane 7 from Arroyo Grande, Henry Meyer. And in lane 8 from Rigetti, Alex Andrade. The league record is 21.14. Mr. Starter. Great underwaters from Ethan Bloom in 4. This race will be over very quickly. Let's make some noise for these boys in the 50 freestyle. It's Ethan Bloom in lane 4. Close race for second. It looks like Joseph Sabo's running strong in lane number 5. Touching first, it is Ethan Bloom, 21.92. Second is Sabo at 22.63. And third in lane 3 is Elwin, 22.80. At this time, we'll be taking a 10-minute break prior to the start of the Ocean League 100 Butterfly. The pool is open for warm-up and warm-down. The time is 6:26. from St. Joe's, Sebastian Althidi. In lane 4, your top qualifier with a prelim time of 101.97 from Orchid, Elias Lopez. And in lane 5 from St. Joseph, Nicholas Nemescu. League record in this event, 57.52, Mr. Starter. Elias Lopez out quick at the 25. Lopez powering through the 50, 26.68 at the turn, followed by Nemescu in lane 5. Lopez is looking to get under that 1 minute barrier, possibly even give that record of 57.52 a run. That record was set 2 years ago by Justin Jones. And coming under the flags to touch first in a time of 59.09, that is Elias Lopez of Orchid. Second in lane 5 at 105.57, that's Nicholas Nemescu of St. Joe's. And coming in for third, to round out your top 3, is Sebastian Althidi of St. Joe's at 120.47. Round of applause for your boys in the 100 butterfly and your champion in 59.09 from Orchid, Elias Lopez. This is the consolation final of the Mountain League boys 100-yard butterfly.
Go Weller!
Halfway point. Running good in lane 8, that's Toby Clark. Sorry, that's Stephen Lynn of San Luis Obispo. Weller through the 75 now, making a move in forwards. Jacob Bayer, Paso Robles. Bayer making a move. He looks to be passing Weller now. Also moving up in lane 5 is Colt Laurie of Morro Bay. And coming in to win the consolation final in 58.96. That is Jacob Bayer of Paso Robles. Second in lane 5 at 101 flat is Colt Laurie. Third out there in lane 8 is Stephen Lynn of San Luis Obispo. This is the championship final of the boys 100-yard butterfly. In lane 1 from Rio Grande, Malachi Mallet. In lane 2 from San Luis Obispo, Matthew Perrier. In lane 3 from Napomo, Ryan Aguirre. Top qualifier with a prelim time of 55.59 from Napomo, Cole Aguirre. In 5 from Rigetti, Daniel Rodriguez. In lane 6 from Rigetti, Lucas Young. In lane 7 from Arroyo Grande, Zachary Whitfield. And in lane 8 from Paso Robles, Cody Domingos. The meet record in this event, 52.51, Mr. Starter.
Let's go, Zach! Come on!
should have a good race in the middle of the pool between the Aguirre brothers in 3 and 4. Daniel Rodriguez is also going to try to get in the mix. And it looks like it is Rodriguez in lane number 5. Just ahead of Cole Aguirre as they come through the 50, 25, 4, 5. Rodriguez and Aguirre leading the way in the middle of the pool. Cole Aguirre now drawing even at the turn. Who's got the better underwater? Rodriguez staying tough in lane 5. It's going to come down to a touch. Here comes Cole Aguirre at the wall. It is Daniel Rodriguez, 54.61. Out touches Cole Aguirre by 6/100ths of a second. Aguirre second at 54.67, and third in lane 3 is Ryan Aguirre at 55.45. Great swimming, a great race in the boys 100 butterfly final. This is the consolation final of the Ocean League Boys 100 Freestyle. Into Sebastian Althidi, St. Joe's, 3 Colton Tenike, Templeton, 4 Caden Matsuzevich, Templeton, 5 Vincent Vega, Atascadero, 6 Joseph Dawson, Atascadero. That's Matsuzevich leading the way at the 50, 30.78 the split. And coming in to win the consolation final, that's Caden Matsuzevich of Templeton in 1:02.44. Solid drop from his prelim time. Second in lane number 3, that's Colton Tenike of Templeton. Templeton pulling off a 1:2 in that consolation final. This is the championship final of the Ocean League Boys 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1 from Templeton, Dylan Waldron. In lane 2 from Templeton, Alex Harding. In lane 3 from Orchid, Andrew Park. Your top qualifier in lane number 4 with a prelim time of 51.64 from Orchid, Dylan Adams. In lane 5 from Orchid, Filippo Salustio. In lane 6 from Orchid, Edward Wallace. In lane 7 from Atascadero, James Hazelwood. And in lane 8 from Atascadero, Dane Lewis. Ocean League record of this event, 47.12, Mr. Starter. Close race in the middle of the pool between lanes 4 and 5. The Orchid Academy teammates Adams and Salustio. It's Dylan Adams at 24. Lane 3 also trying to get into the mix. It's still Dylan Adams with 25 to go. Can Salustio mount a challenge in lane number 5? He's still with him. But coming into the flags, it's going to be Dylan Adams. He's touches in a time of 50.80. Salustio second at 51.44, and rounding out an orchid at 1-2-3, that's Andrew Park at 52.86. A round of applause for your finalists in the boys 100 freestyle and your champion out of lane 4 from Orchid, Dylan Adams.
I don't care. I don't care about the breaststroke.
This is the Mountain League Boys 100-yard freestyle consolation final. In lane 1, Ben Himmelson, Pastor Ogles 2, Jonah McGee, Rigetti 3, Alex Andrade Rigetti 4, Carson Lucia, Morro Bay 5, Elijah Scott, Arroyo Grande 6, Zion Sachs, Morro Bay 7, Kaylor Jones, San Luis Obispo, and an 8, Robert Clark, Pastor Ogles. Lucia in lane 4 had the quickest time out of this field in the prelims, 53.09, and he's going to lead the field through the 50. The only swimmer under 25 seconds on that first 50. And Lucia pulling away in this consolation final. The race for second very tight. It could go any way. It looks like lane 2 actually making a move. He might get the touch, and he does. That's Jonah McGee of Rigetti. He touches first at 52.83. Lucia touches second at 52.94, and third out of lane 6 is Zion Sachs of Morro Bay. This is the championship final of the boys 100-yard freestyle mountain league. In lane 1 from San Luis Obispo, Clay Bittler. In lane 2 from San Luis Obispo, Daniel Elwin. In lane 3 from Arroyo Grande, Joseph Sabo. In lane 4, the top qualifier with a preload time of 47.77 from Rigetti, Parker Reynolds. Lane number 5 from Arroyo Grande, Ethan Bloom. In lane 6 from San Luis Obispo, Lucas Koch. In lane 7 from Paso Robles, Riley Lowry. And in lane 8 from Arroyo Grande, Nate Penton. League record in this event, 45.63, Mr. Starter. Feel very close at the 25. It looks like it's Ethan Bloom and Lucas Koch with a slight lead over Parker Reynolds in lane 4. You can put a blanket over the field as they go through the turn. It is Reynolds at 23.53, followed by Bloom and Koch. Reynolds now pulling away through the 75. Koch trying to go with him here. It's anyone's race here. Lucas Koch coming down the stretch, but it's going to be Reynolds under the flags. Good race for second. Who's going to get the touch? It is Reynolds getting the touch for second. It's Lucas Koch at 48.95. Bloom third at 49.10. And a round of applause for your league finalists in the 100 freestyle, your champion out of lane 4 with a time of 48.27 from Rigetti, Parker Reynolds.
That's huge.
championship final of the Ocean League Boys 500-yard freestyle. In lane number 2 from St. Joe's, Justin Clothor. In lane 3 from Orchid, Isaac Weikinger. Top qualifier setting a meet record in the prelims of 450.72 from Orchid, Mason Enthoven. In lane 5 from Templeton, Josh Bell. In lane 6 from Atascadero, Vincent Vega. League record 450.72, Mr. Starter. Mason Enthoven was the class of the field in the prelims on Tuesday. Let's see what type of time he can throw down this evening. He's already set 1 league record this evening. Can he make it 2 for 2 in his individual events? $124.78 at the 150 for Enthoven. Very quick opening pace. Currently running second for Templeton. That's Josh Bell. Approaching the halfway point is your leader, Mason Enthoven of Orchid. He's going to flip through at 2:23.53. He is 2 seconds under the record pace he set 2 days ago. Let's see what type of back half he has. Let's make some noise and bring him home. Record split at the 350 point is 323.95. Let's check Enthoven at the flip. 322.35, still about 1.5 seconds under that record pace. To go for your leader, Mason Enthoven at 351.64. Now kicking into gear, back to about 2 seconds under his record pace. Bell still looking strong out there in lane number 5 for second. Record split 4:22.25 with a 50 to go. And Enthoven flips at 4:20.56, still 2 seconds under record pace. I'm sure Enthoven wants to get under that 4:50 mark and lower his record even further. The record he took down already by 5 seconds 2 days ago looks set to go once again. And coming under the flags, he's gonna try to get under 450, and he's gonna do it. 4:48.81. Excellent swim out of lane 4 for Mason Enthoven of Orchid, a new Ocean League record. Now here comes Josh Bell into the finish in lane number 5. He was 5:32.52 in the prelims. He's going to look to get under that. It's going to be close, but he's going to do it. 5:30.65 for Josh Bell to finish second. Solid drop from his prelim swim. Weikinger in 3 is currently running third. He's turning for home. And sprinting into the finish, that's Isaac Weikinger of Orchid. He came in with a 6:22 in the prelims. He's going to shatter that 6:15.37. Great swimming from our top 3 swimmers in the boys 500 freestyle. All right, let's bring Justin Clotho home as he finishes his 500. Also, attention coaches and athletes, we will be taking a quick 5-minute break following the conclusion of the Mountain League Boys 500 Freestyle prior to the start of the Ocean League 200 Freestyle Relay. We'll be taking a 5-minute break. Here comes Clotho into the wall, sprinting in. He was 8:19 in the prelims. He's going to touch it 8:10.52, taking 9 seconds off his prelim swim to round out the top 5. Nice swim from the boys in the 500 freestyle. And a round of applause for your champion out of lane 4 and a new meet record time of 4:48.81 from Orchid, Mason Enthoven. This is the consolation final of the Mountain League Boys 500-yard freestyle. Rory Svedich with the lead at the 50, trying to control the pace early on. Jacob Timmer in 4. The rest of the lane assignments are as follows. 1, Zeke Taylor, Morro Bay. We got Svedich in 2, then 3 is Paul Soto, Paso Robles. Timmer's in 4. 5 is Nolan Severson of Paso Robles. 6, Aiden O'Leary, San Luis Obispo. 7, Brody Elkin, Rigetti. And an 8, Paseo Addis Jackson, Morro Bay. Jacob Timmer in 4, now moving into the lead by 3/10, 59.29. Quick opening 100 for the swimmer from Arroyo Grande. Svedich also quick, 59.59 at the 100. Now Jacob Timmer with a sizable lead at the 150. It's still Jacob Timmer at the 200, 2:04.62. Svedich still running second, but it's very close between him and lane 5, Nolan Severson of Paso Robles. Also moving up in 3 is Paul Soto of Paso Robles. Halfway home for your leader, now comfortably in second. That's Nolan Severson of Paso Robles, settling into a pace, and now moving into third is his teammate Paul Soto. Svedich fading now to 4th. $200 to go for Timmer, 3:11.94 at the 300. Paso Robles teammates looking solid in second and third. Timmer still controlling the pace with 150 remaining. Severson trying to make a move in lane 5, pulling ahead of his teammate Soto in lane 3. Svedich still running 4th at the moment, but his teammate O'Leary out there in lane 6, out-splitting him at the moment. Timmer looks to be upping his tempo with 100 to go. It's Timmer, then Severson. Soto running third, now Svedich moving up to challenge Soto. Jacob Timmer was 5:24.68 in the prelims. He's now really kicking it into gear as he gets the bell, the 50 to go. He's going to turn at 4:52.52. Severson still second. Svedich now moves into third. Soto fades to 4th. 50 to go. O'Leary in 6, trying to make a move, but he may just not have enough room. But this race has been Jacob Timmer from just about start to finish as he adds in the legs coming into the flags, and he will touch in a time of 5:24.64 Takes 4 100s off the time he set on Tuesday. Severson's going to come in for second at 531.78. And touching third in lane number 3 is Fedich at 537.68. O'Leary sprinted home in 6 to a 538.50.
Go, Jack!
This is the championship finals, Mountain League Boys 500-yard freestyle. In lane number 1 from Arroyo Grande, Lucas Anderson. In lane 2 from Rigetti, Ethan Claudus. In lane 3 from Arroyo Grande, Jack Capra. The top qualifier with a prelim time of 450.72 from Rigetti, Nadas Coates. In lane 5 from Paso Robles, Justin Hagmark. In lane number 6 from San Luis Obispo, Diego Freeman Garcia. In lane 7 from Arroyo Grande, Paul Keith. And in lane number 8 from San Luis Obispo, Roy Isola. League record is a 437.48. Mr. Starter.
Go, Jack! Go, big man! Jack said.
Nadas Coates in lane number 4 gave the 200 freestyle meet record a run for its money earlier in the session. Let's see what he's got in this 500. He's out in 25.6. We'll see who's going to dare to go with him. Blake Simpson set the meet record 2 years ago at 437.48. He was out in 53.51 when he set that record. Coates right on that pace, 53.87. Currently running second is Justin Hagmark of Paso Robles in 5. Third is Freeman Garcia of San Luis Obispo in 6.
Go, Jack! Let's go! Go, Lucas, go! Go, Jack!
122.37 at the 150 for Coates. Freeman Garcia and Hagmark locked in a battle for second right now.
Go, Lucas! Go!
150.14 at the 200 for Nadas Coates, your leader. Hagmark starting to move ahead for second. 158.26 the split for the Paso Robles swimmer. Freeman Garcia 159.68. Approaching the halfway turn, that's Nadas Coates through it with 220.07. Now a good race for third, shaping up between lanes 3 and 6. That's Jack Capra and Diego Freeman Garcia. Freeman Garcia through the halfway turn at 232.16. Capra at 232.57. 200 to go for Coates, 249.15 at the 300. Hagmark now comfortably in second. Those are your two swimmers under 5 minutes in the prelims. Capra now has a slight lead for third. He's 2 100s ahead of Diego Freeman Garcia for third in the heat. Also a good race, really lanes 1 and 2. That's the race for fifth between Anderson and Cloudus. We've got many battles across the pool. Down in 7 and 8, that's Paul Keith and Lloyd Isola battling for 6th and 7th. All right, your leader, Nadas Coates, has 100 to go as he flips at 345.48. Hagmark now running second. Capra pulling ahead for third. Freeman Garcia trying to hang on to the 4th spot. And Coates turning it on as he has a 50 to go. 4:13.45 for your leader. Anderson now pulling ahead of Cloudus for the 5th spot, with Isola pulling ahead of Keith for 7th. And Hagmark with a 50 to go. Here comes Nadas Coates. Under the flags, he's finishing very strong, and he's going to touch at a time of 440.03. Oh, so close to that magical mark. What a swim for Nadas Coates from Rigetti. There's Hagmark in 5 running second. As he storms home under the flags, he's going to touch at a time of 5:02.18. And here comes Jack Capra. He's going to touch in 5:08.14 for third. Fourth out there is Freeman Garcia, 5:14.36. And racing home for fifth is Lucas Anderson at 5:20.42. Isola sneaks in for sixth. And Keith 7th and 5:24.88, and rounding out your top 8 is Cloudus at 5:25.16. What a race, the boys 500 freestyle. And a round of applause for your champion, Nadas Coates, at 440.03. At this time, we will be taking a 5-minute break. Timers, please remain in your positions during this break. The time is 7:15. We will resume with the Ocean League 200 freestyle relay at 7:20. All right, the competition pool is now closed. This is a first call for the Ocean League boys 200-yard freestyle relay.
Good. Get some beer. Oh, yeah.
Timers, please return to your spots so we can get this meet started. We need timers in 1. This is the consolation final of the Ocean League boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Swimming in the consolation final in 4, Atascadero, and in 5, Orchid Academy. Orchid Academy with a slight lead over Atascadero as we approach the second exchange. 57-3-2 for Orchid, 59-2-6 for Atascadero with 2 legs remaining. Orchid Academy extending their lead now at the final exchange. Anchor legs in the water for both teams. And coming into the wall to win the consolation final with a time of 1:52.36. That is Orchid Academy. Atascadero second at 1:54.44. This is the championship final of the Ocean League Boys 200-yard freestyle relay. In lane 3, we have Templeton. In lane number 4, we have Atascadero. In lane number 5, Orchid Academy. And in 6, St. Joseph. League record of this event, 136.11. Mr. Starter. Atascadero comes into the meet as the top seed, and it's Atascadero and Orchid neck and neck after the first leg. Atascadero with a slight lead. Great exchange for Orchid in 5 as they take the lead heading into the second leg. 24-7 for the split for Atascadero. Still not much separating your top 2 teams, Atascadero and Orchid, heading into the second exchange. It's Orchid at 50.12. Sorry, Atascadero at 50.12. Orchid 50.30. 2 legs remaining. Currently running third out there in lane 6. That's St. Joe's. On this third leg, Orchid now pulling ahead. Anchor legs getting ready. It's Orchid by a body length. Anchor legs in the water. Atascadero trying to make up ground on Orchid. Great underwater for Orchid as they have still about a body length. Atascadero now moving up alongside them. It's going to come down to a touch. It will be Orchid Academy by half a second over Atascadero, 139.69 the winning time. Atascadero's second. Great anchor legs for Atascadero to close them out at 140.11. Third out of lane 3 is Templeton at 152.52. This is the consolation final of the Mountain League Boys 200-yard freestyle relay. In the consolation final, in 3, Rigetti's beat 4, Arroyo Grande, 5, San Luis Obispo, 6, Paso Robles, and 7, Morro Bay. That's Arroyo Grande in lane number 4. Going with them is Paso in 6, 24-3-8, the leadoff split for Arroyo Grande. Arroyo Grande is still looking strong in the middle of the pool. Trying to move up is San Luis Obispo in 5, as is Rigetti in 3, but it's Paso running second. Third legs in the water. Rigetti now sprinting away in lane number 3, trying to make up some ground on Arroyo Grande. It'll come down to our anchor legs. It's still Arroyo Grande's B team with the lead. Anchor into the water. Now San Luis Obispo moves into second. Very strong third leg for San Luis Obispo. Rigetti is trying to hang on in third. Paso Robles fading in lane 6. But this consolation final has been all Arroyo Grande. Rigetti trying to make up some ground for a second, but it's going to be Arroyo Grande at the touch. It'll be San Luis Obispo by 2/10 of a second, touching second out of lane 5. Rigetti third at 1:41.30. 1:38.19, the winning time for Arroyo Grande's B team. Great swims out of the Constellation final. This is the championship final of the boys 200-yard freestyle relay for the Mountain League. In lane number 2, Paso Robles. In lane 3, San Luis Obispo. In lane 4, Rigetti. In lane number 5, Arroyo Grande. In lane 6, Morro Bay. And in lane 7, Homo. League record 128.80, Mr. Starter. Freestyle champion Ethan Bloom in lane number 5, leading off Arroyo Grande's A team. And it's Arroyo Grande with the lead. 22-6-7, the leadoff split for Arroyo Grande, followed by San Luis Obispo in lane 3. San Luis Obispo trying to make up some ground in lane number 3. It's Arroyo Grande with the lead in 5, San Luis Obispo in 3. Also there's Paso in 2. Arroyo Grande still leading the way. Anchor leg in the water for Arroyo Grande, followed by San Luis Obispo. It is going to come down to these anchor legs. Arroyo Grande with the lead, San Luis Obispo. Arroyo Grande still leading, San Luis Obispo trying to reel them in at the wall. It's going to be Arroyo Grande, 132.99. What an anchor leg from San Luis Obispo in 3, but it's not enough. 133.34 for second. Third in lane 2 is Pasarones at 134.67. Great racing for the two boys in the 200 freestyle relay. This is the championship final of the Ocean League Boys 100-yard backstroke. In lane number 1 from Templeton, Kazuki Nishimura. In lane number 2 from Orchid, Isaiah Lopez. Your top qualifier in lane 3 with a prelims time of 56.90. Ryan Lacaste. In lane number 5 from Orchid, from Atascadero, Alex Hall. And in lane number 6 from Orchid, Antonio Santos. League record 56.69, Mr. Starter. Ryan Lacasse is the league record holder in this event. Set the record 2 years ago at 56.69. He gave that record a scare in the prelims, going 56.90. And he's got the lead after the first turn. Lacasse pass through the 50, 26.61. Very quick opening 50. He is under record pace. Let's make some noise and get him home. Currently running second, that's Alex Hall of Atascadero in 5. Isaiah Lopez running third for Orchid. And again, the record 56.69. LaCastle's out quick, and he is going to destroy the record. 55.60 for Ryan LaCasse of Orchid. A new Ocean League record. Second, unofficially, in lane number 5 at 103.24 is Alex Hall. The time on the board unofficial. Third in lane 3 at 103.60 is Isaiah Lopez of Orchid. This is the consolation final of the boys 100-yard backstroke consolation final, Mountain Move.
Let's go, James! Go, James! Let's go, Frank! Go, Meyer! Go, Meyer! Woo! Go, Henry! Good.
Swimming the consolation final of the boys 100 backstroke in 1, James Tregenza at Arroyo Grande. 2, John Seaton Hansen, Paso Robles. 3, Henry Meyer at Arroyo Grande. 4, Edward Chang, San Luis Obispo. 5, Cody Domingos, Paso Robles. 6, Skylar Carstetter, Arroyo Grande. 7, Nolan Severson, Paso Robles. And an 8, Brandon Dennett, Rigetti. Leading the way at the 50 at 30.47. That's Edward Chang of San Luis Obispo. Chang with a commanding lead out there in lane 4. He's got a body link on the rest of the field. Currently running second, and that looks like Cody Domingos of Paso Robles, followed by Carstetter in lane number 6. Touching first at the wall, 102.17 for your heat winner, Edward Chiang of San Luis Obispo. Second in lane 5 at 104.88. That's Cody Domingos of Paso Robles. And third in lane 6, that's Skylar Carstetter at 105.98.
Let's go, Jimmy! Yeah, James, bring it out! VR! 108!
This is the championship final of the Mountain League Boys 100-yard backstroke. In lane number 1 from Napomo, Tristan Fowler. In lane 2 from Rigetti, Daniel Rodriguez. In lane 3 from San Luis Obispo, Diego Freeman Garcia. Your top qualifier in lane number 4 with a prelim time of 58.76 from San Luis Obispo, Zaid Valle. In lane 5 from Paso Robles, Trey Eid. In lane 6 from Napomo, Ryan Aguirre. In lane number 7 from Morro Bay, Karsten Lucia. And in lane 8 from San Luis Obispo, Clay Bittler. Lead record in this event, 54.10, Mr. Starter. Race should be hotly contested. Trey Eid less than a second behind him in the prelims. Also keep an eye on Ryan Aguirre in 6. Aguirre comes in with the fastest, best time of the field. At the 50, it's your 100 fly champion in lane 2, Daniel Rodriguez, 28.33. Rodriguez now holding the lead. Rodriguez from Rigetti trying to go 2 for 2 in his individual events. 6 as well. Rodriguez in 2, Valle in 4. It looks like it's going to be a race between Rodriguez and Aguirre. At the touch it is Daniel Rodriguez. 57.83 for Rodriguez as he goes 2 for 2 in his individual events. Second out there in lane 6 at 58.51 is Ryan Aguirre of Nipomo. Third is Zaid Valle at 58.91. Great swims out of the boys 100 backstroke. And a round of applause for your champion out of lane 2 at a time of 57.83 from Rigetti, Daniel Rodriguez. This is the consolation final of the boys Ocean League 100-yard breaststroke. All right, let's get loud for the lone swimmer in the consolation final of the boys 100 breaststroke, Justin Clothor of St. Joe's. Clothor approaching the 50 turn. He was 143.92 in the prelims. He looks on pace to beat that at the 50, 48.34. Let's stay behind him as he comes home in the back half. On to the final 25 in this consolation final, Justin Clothor of St. Joe's. That time in the prelims to beat 143.92. It's going to be tight at the wall. It is a 142.62. Clothor gets under his prelims time to win the consolation final. We need timers in lane 8, please. We need a few timers in lane 8. This is the championship final of the Ocean League Boys 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 1 from St. Joe's, Crosby Hamperson. In lane 2 from Atascadero, Greg Hyder. In lane 3 from Orchid, Elias Lopez. Your top qualifier of the prelims time of 108.07 from Orchid, Andrew Park. In lane 5 from Templeton, Alex Harding. In lane 6 from Atascadero, Logan Waddy. In lane 7 from Atascadero, Gabriel Carlisle. And in lane 8 from Orchid, Ethan Sohu. League record in this event, 105.09. Mr. Starter. was a 1:08.07 in the prelims. That led the field by about 3 seconds. And he leads the way at the 25, just barely over Harding in lane 5. Also strong in lane 3, that's Elias Lopez of Orchid. But it's Park and Harding. Park through the 50 at 31.57, Harding at 33.02. Park still with the lead at the 75, Harding trying to hang on for second. Park down the stretch, 1:08.07 in the prelims. Let's see what he can go tonight. At the wall, it is Andrew Park of Orchid, 1:07.64. Harding gets in there for second, 1:11.22, and third out of lane 3. It's Elias Lopez of Orchid at 1:11.75. Great drop from Elias, about 3 seconds quicker than his prelims time. As the boys exit the pool, a round of applause for your league champion in the Ocean League with a time of 1:07.64 from Orchid, Andrew Park. This is the Mountain League Boys 100-yard breaststroke consolation final.
Let's go, Timmer!
In 1, Jacob Timmer, Roy Grande. 2, Stephen Lynn, San Luis Obispo. 3, Blake Cornelson, Rigetti. 4, Morrison Stafora, Roy Grande. 5, John Karamitsos, Rigetti. 6, Jonah McGee, Rigetti. 7, Alex Ragland, Morro Bay. And an 8, Quinn Hetland, Napomo. Morrison Stafora going to go through the 50, 31.02. Cornelson running second for Rigetti in lane 3. Stafora still with the lead with 25 to go as he turns for home. Morrison Stafora lights to the finish. Cornelson still running second. The race for third is on. And coming into the wall to touch in 1:08.13. That's Morrison Stafora over Roy Grande. Second is Cornelson at 1:10.41. Third out there in lane number 6 is Jonah McGee of Rigetti, 1:11.86. This is the championship final of the boys 100-yard breaststroke in lane 1 from the Homo, Cole Aguirre. In lane 2 from San Luis Obispo, Clive Vetch. In lane 3 from Paso Robles, Roland Rump. Your top qualifier in 4 with a prelim time of 1:02.24 for Roy Grande, Nigel Dowland. Lane 5 from San Luis Obispo, Emery Campbell. Lane number 6 for Roy Grande, Logan Todd. Lane 7 from Rigetti, Christian Chen. Then lane 8 from San Luis Obispo, Eli Clifford. League record 59.81, Mr. Starter. Should have a good race in the middle of the pool between lanes 4 and 5. They were separated by about half a second in the prelims. That's Nigel Dowland and Emery Campbell. Dowell, 29.17. Who's got the closing speed? Dowell still with the lead with 25 to go. What a pull down by Campbell in 5. It is going to come down to a touch. Dowell fighting back in lane 4. It looks like he has a slight lead. Who's going to get the touch of the finish? It is Nigel Dowell, 102.23. Campbell touches second, 102.51, and third in lane 3 at 104.38 is Nolan Rumpf Paso Robles. What a race for the final individual event of these championships. And a round of applause for your boys in the championship final and your champion out of lane 4 for Rio Grande, Nigel Dowell.
Let's go, Nigel! Let's go, Nigel! You killed me! Let's go! Do this bowling club, yeah.
This is the championship final in the Ocean League Boys 400-yard freestyle relay. In lane 2, Orchid B. In lane 3, St. Joe's. In lane 4, Orchid Academy A. And in lane 6, Templeton. Mr. Starter.
Orchid Academy coming in for the first transition here. Third swimmer for Orchid Academy in the water now. They're being followed up by St. Joe's.
Anchor legs getting ready for Orchid. To go for your leaders in lane 4, Orchid Academy. Anchor legs getting ready for Orchid B and Templeton. Touching first in lane number 4 in 335.70, Orchid Academy. Putting a cap on a great meet for Orchid was that anchor by Mason Entopin. Touching second in the heat, but winning the B final would be 408.84 for Orchid's B team. Second in the A heat, 410.02 for Templeton out there in lane 6. And coming in to finish third out of the A teams is St. Joe's at 433.81. That concludes the A finals for the Ocean League Championships. Stay tuned till after the 400 freestyle relay for the final scores for the Ocean League boys. This is the consolation final of the Mountain League Boys 400-yard freestyle relay. Swimmers waiting, you may enter the water if you want to stay warm. Attention, Morro Bay A team and Napomo A team. You guys are going to be moved to the next heat since you guys are A teams. Morro Bay, you will be lane 7 of the A final. Napomo, you will be lane 8 of the A final. Correction, Napomo, you'll be lane 2 in the A final. Again, Morro Bay lane 7 in the A final, Napomo 2 in the A final. Now swimmers in the B final, you may get ready. We will start the consolation final shortly. Swimming in the consolation final in 2, Rigetti, 3, Paso, Robles in 4, Roy Grande, 5, San Luis Obispo. Luis Obispo and Arroyo Grande locked to the battle for first. 1/100th of a second separates them. Arroyo Grande with a slight advantage. San Luis Obispo moving up, as is Paso Robles in lane 3. Paso may have the slight lead. They will. 54-18 for Paso Robles, 54-33 for Arroyo Grande. Second legs in the water. Paso Robles still with the lead in lane 3. Arroyo Grande trying to hang with them in 4. San Luis Obispo currently running third in lane 5. It's Paso, then AG by 4/10 of a second. Grande now moving up alongside Paso Robles here on this third leg. The gap was 4/10 at the exchange. It's now 2/10 of a second. San Luis Obispo still running third in this heat. Arroyo Grande pulling ahead, anchor legs getting ready. 2:41.06 for Arroyo Grande, now a half second ahead of Paso Robles. San Luis Obispo still third, they're about 3 seconds back. Arroyo Grande now trying to build their advantage with a 50 to go. Paso Robles going with them though. Still half a second between them with a 50 to go. Paso Robles now moving alongside Arroyo Grande. Paso Robles, what an anchor leg. Here comes San Luis Obispo for second. Paso touches first at 3:35.69. Arroyo Grande second at 3:37.33. Third out there in lane 5 is San Luis Obispo, 3:38.05. This is the championship final of the boys' 400-yard freestyle relay. In lane number 2, Nipomo. In lane 3, Arroyo Grande. In lane 4, Rigetti. In lane 5, San Luis Obispo. In lane 6, Paso Robles. And in lane 7, rounding out your A final, Morro Bay. Lead record in this event, 3:15.48. Mr. Starter. This is the final championship final of the evening. Get on your feet and make some noise. This should be a great race. Rigetti loading their strong swimmers on this forward freestyle relay, looking for a win. San Luis Obispo in lane 5 out quick though. That's Lucas Koch for San Luis Obispo. Nadas Coates for Rigetti and Ethan Blow for Arroyo Grande. 3 very strong splits on the front leg. Couch and Coates neck and neck for San Luis Obispo and Rigetti. Rigetti with a slight edge, 49-53 for Coates to lead Rigetti off. That's Lucas Chung in the water for Rigetti as Daniel Rodriguez gets ready. San Luis Obispo moving up in 5. They've got the lead now on the second leg as they flip through the 50. Paso Robles in 6, now moving to Challenge Road, rounding in lane 3. San Luis Obispo building their lead on this third leg. It'll be Rodriguez versus Valle on the third leg. Valle enters the water, now Rodriguez goes. Rio Grande is still third. Now it's Rigetti moving up alongside San Luis Obispo. Daniel Rodriguez has had quite a meet, winning 2 individual events, and now he's pulling his team even with San Luis Obispo. It'll come down to a showdown between Parker Reynolds and Emery Campbell. Zayd Valle in 5, hanging tough. Rodriguez fading a little bit in 5. San Luis Obispo will have the slight edge as they come into the wall. In the water goes Campbell, followed by Reynolds. Away running third as Jack Capra enters the water. Emery Campbell and Reynolds neck and neck through the first 50. It's still San Luis Obispo at the 350 mark by 1/100th of a second. Let's see this closing speed. Reynolds now trying to pull away. Campbell staying with him though. Let's get loud. This is the final 25 of the meet. And it's a showdown between Campbell and Reynolds. Parker Reynolds now storming away to shoot Rigetti to a league title in the 400 freestyle relay, 3:22.35. What a valiant swim by Emery Campbell in lane 5, 3:23.88. And touching third for Arroyo Grande is 3:29.87. Great swim and great racing out of the 400 freestyle relay. As the heat comes to a close with Morro Bay out there in lane 7. A round of applause for your 400 freestyle finalists and your champions in lane 4 at the time of 3:22.35, Rigetti. Nicely done, Rigetti. We'll have final Ocean and Mountain League scores coming to you shortly. Stay tuned.
Ocean League scores. In 4th place, St. Joseph High School with 163 points. 3rd place, Templeton High School with 243. Atascadero in 2nd place for 277. And in 1st